Hey up everyone, I'm Serious Circuit and welcome back to House Slipper. Today we are going to be doing a house that is currently behind me, hence why I am not stood looking at it because I didn't want to spoil it just yet, but just look at this neighbourhood. It looks slightly different to all the other ones that we've been in. We've got different colour roofs. I believe today is episode 19, so we've done quite a few already, but there's still plenty of them left to go. So without further ado, shall we begin? Okay, and here we are. This is what the outside of the house looks like. I am going to do the property description before we go any further. So this is this week's property. An unsatisfying effect is what the property is called. So here is the property description. For sale, a house belonging to the city, condition fixer-upper. As you can tell, it's from the city because it's all business like and straight to the point. The effect of poor social care decisions granting social housing to a certain family ended badly. Where the social workers came, it became one big mess. However, you might find something interesting there, so I wonder what happened. So let's have a look at these pictures, shall we? That looks like the front door, so the side that we're currently at. The inside, okay, it doesn't look too bad, but this corridor has got to be changed. Like, there's so many doors, it just looks scary and horrible, so we're gonna have to change the layout a lot in this house. So I will say now that I won't be doing a specific buyer. I'm just going to renovate as and how I feel for this house like I usually do. I haven't had any comments about a specific buyer yet. I think last week's build I didn't do a specific buyer, but I restored the house back to its original state. This time I'm just going to be doing like a normal one of my renovations. And then probably next week I will do a buyer. So yeah, without further ado, let's do the before tour. Okay, so we all know how this goes. Let's start from the outside. I think this house is just one big L shape, but as you can see, the garden's got a lot of molehills and whatnot. And this is another base game property, so I won't be doing anything apart from mowing this lawn. But we got these windows again. I honestly think I might try and keep the windows. Actually, I don't know. I don't like this brown and black combo. What is this? It looks horrible. It looks terrible. Look, the shades brown is like too orangey, but that's the outside. Let's go in. Oh, as you can see, this is one corridor here, which is the entryway. It's not too bad, but it needs changing. There's not a whole lot of space. Here's one room. This house isn't too bad, actually. They say it's like social housing gone wrong. So what's wrong with it? Because other than having a lot of rubbish and a weird L-shaped room here, what is the point of this L-shaped space? Like, why? It's so small. There's not a lot anything you can do with it. Oh god, here's corridor number 2. Yeah, this is a horrible shaped house. Like, honestly, the layout needs so much work. But we got a bathroom, so not too bad. We've got a house. A bedroom, not a house. Of course we could have a house. We're in a house. My brain is just losing the plot. Yeah, a tiny room here. There's no point in it. It looks like a bathroom, like it's supposed to be a toilet. This is another bathroom next to it. So at the moment we've got 3 toilets in this house. Another empty room. And then a living room. And another big space. Okay, and then this goes outside. This house is quite mucky, but won't be too bad. I've just had a change of heart as well. I'll tell you who I'm thinking this house would be perfect with, given how many... Which one's the hallway? Is this one the hallway? How many rooms this house has, and its weird layout. We all know what properties always have weird layouts, and it is uni accommodation. So I am going to be attempting to sell this house to none other than Jack Tarrington. A 40-year-old investor buying a house for rent. He likes it to be elegant, no trash. It is nice that there is at least one sofa. I want to rent this house to 2 people, so it would be great if they will have a place to sleep. I think a kitchenette in the living room would definitely be a good idea. I think the tenants would like a TV in the house. 2 sofas are perfect. 4 bedrooms. Well, now, for 4 people to move in, tenants value 2 bathrooms. Round tables are my favourite. I think there are too many sofas. Norwegians will pay an arm and a leg for a house with a sauna. So, from the sounds of it, he wants, like, 2 bedrooms at least, potentially more, 2 bathrooms. He wants the kitchen and living room to be together, and he wants a sauna in his properties in order to rent it. So that is who we're going to be going for. So we've done the before tour, we've done the property description, so we all know what time it is. It is time to start renovating. Well, I guess I found what the secret was for this house. It's a poster, the house flipper poster, and a safe with nothing in it. What a waste of time, and literally nothing in it. Why would I get a safe if it's got nothing? What was the point, man? So clearly these guys, whoever they were in a social housing, maybe they didn't qualify because they had too much money. I don't know, but that's the secret, all of you. A tiny safe with nothing in it and a poster. Okay, and here we are. As you can see, I've not done the outside in terms of mowing the lawn. I really couldn't be bothered. I was just like, it took me that long to do this house. I've sat and pretty much done the whole thing in one go with a couple of breaks in between, so I am beyond tired at this point. It's beyond stupid o'clock, so we're just gonna move on. And you know what, I don't like the guy I'm selling the house to, so he can do a little bit of work for the property, but let's do the after tour. So as you can see, the outside is pretty much the same. The only difference is that I've added a couple of more windows. I've actually kept all the original windows for a change in this property. I don't like them, but there is a reason for them, which I'm sure you guys will notice in the comments down below. You'll probably mention it, but I'll give you the reason now. Is that I've kept some of the windows deliberately dirty because I'm trying to dissuade one buyer from taking over the house. But yeah, this is what it currently looks like. This is apparently a storeroom, but obviously this is now the new entryway. As you can see, compared to before, it is much more wider and much more welcoming. I literally ripped out every single wall in this house. I did a huge change of the layout. So let's go room by room. This is bathroom number 1. This is supposed to be the main bathroom of the house, hence why it's got everything you need: bathtub, shower, sink, blah 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 blah. And I've added in lots of decorations and plants, you know, to add like natural divides. I am getting caught on some things, but obviously if you were an actual human being you wouldn't be. But yeah, I've added in everything I could, and I've gone for a nice sleek yellow compared to before. I've also, because this was originally, I think it was a bedroom or just an empty room, so I've turned it into a large bathroom, basically, because we needed as much as we could, because there are a lot of people sharing this house. But yeah, this is the bathroom. I added in all these little knickknacks, including a little rubber ducky. But yeah, quick move on. And then we got this room. So the bedrooms are marked by these doors, and the bathrooms are marked by these ones. You can see they got the ventilation. So this is bedroom number 1. This is one of the windows I added in. It's quite compact, so obviously whoever rents this room won't be paying as much as the others, but for what it is, it's got lots of storage and a big space. And I added in this little divide here so that the bed wouldn't feel like it's so close to like the changing area, and the mirrors here, for example, so it kind of provides like a kind of divide. But I also tried to add the little hobbies in for each people's room, so they've all got a very similar layout. But this lady, whoever rents this room, is going to be a music lover, so this is the whole thing. I'll just do a quick pan round, and these cupboards have got rails in for all of those long clothes, and this is obviously for all of your shorter stuff like your pants and socks and whatnot. And there's little stools here for if she wants to sit and get ready rather than standing. And then this is bedroom number 2, arguably one of the nicer bedrooms. But in here, this person is an artist. They are all singles because, again, that's what the guy likes. He likes basically the cheap and cheerful is what he likes. But yeah, obviously when it comes to selling the place to him, I'm probably going to have to remove a lot of stuff. But I tried to paint each room slightly differently as well, like style. So each room has a slightly different style. Like this one's got the two-tone on 2 different walls, and this is a mirror and wardrobe. Much more clothing storage in here, and you know, a little seat here, and you could easily fit a double in if you got rid of the easel and the bedside table. You could easily fit a double in if they would prefer. I've got curtains up as well, just to add a little snugness, and a radiator to keep them warm, a nice fluffy carpet, which is not the cheapest carpet, so watch me get penalised for that. And then obviously, as you can see, this is the kitchen and dining space and a little sitting room area. Again, there's just enough seating for 4 people to enjoy, plus some guests. So as you can see, it's a very large kitchen. It's got everything you need. It's got a dishwasher, you know, your cupboard space, plenty of storage for 4 people to share. I can't shut this one. You got your hob and your sink here, again with plenty of space for people to work, and obviously a large fridge and your washing machine. This is a cheap washing machine that I don't particularly like, but I do, again, trying to get this guy. And then, as I say, plenty of seating on the table. Yes, I know these are off centre. They were in the centre, but I had to move the table and I didn't move them, so you can say what you like in the comments, I'm not bothered. The other thing I have to mention as well is that I don't know what it is about these windows, but blinds just do not like them. They do not fill them out properly when I put them down, and it just makes me sad. So I have noticed I did want to put curtains up, but I couldn't because of the sink. But yeah, I got a little seat here, and this is also something I would change if it was me, you know, to stop people from, you know, whoever sits here from going, there's scary things, you know, if they don't want to view outside. I would put a curtain up here just to cover this door, say at like night time, so that they don't feel as exposed, because obviously they wouldn't be enjoying the view out the window at night time, but you never know, there could be some people who enjoy the nighttime darkness. And then obviously I got my TV here for them to sit and watch and enjoy. And then this is bedroom number 3, again another smaller one, but I tried to fit in as much storage as I could, again with the curtains, and as you can see the window is dirty, this is on purpose, but this one's got a blue theme, and it's like, you know, nature and you know, pottery in here for this guy or woman or whoever, and I got a painting up. Each one has a painting in there as well. Paintings don't mean anything, I just thought they added a nice bit to the room. And obviously this is their storage for their clothes, same as the other bedroom, apart from the fact they've got this little cubby down here that they can use as well for their stuff. I felt like it kind of anchored the bed a bit more as well, because the bed kind of felt like it was floating with a big gap here, so I felt like that kind of anchored it. And I've gone for like a deep blue on the ceiling and then like a lighter blue on the walls, which I really think adds a lot. And obviously with the lights on, it's plenty bright enough in here. I am not turning the lights on in the main area just because it will lag my game. I drop so many frames. I'm only on the poor PS4. It doesn't know how to, it can't handle all the lights, so I'm just not doing it. And then this is the second bathroom. It is smaller than the first one, but it has everything you could need, like a shower and stuff. I didn't want them squabbling over who gets which bathroom and when, so hopefully 2 of them at least can shower at the same time. But yeah, I've gone for like a grey and white theme in here. Again, trying not to use too much tile because it's expensive, and I'm not joking when I tell you this guy would have his tenants live out of a cardboard box if he could. So I've gone for a fairly modern design, and I added in a little blue detailing with the carpets and the rugs and the tower rails, and obviously this cute picture. I just like a good picture every now and then, it just cheers the place, but there's just a shower in that one. And then down here, it's just a small corridor, but it leads into bedroom number 4, which is my favourite bedroom out of the lot actually. But yeah, it's not got as much clothing storage as the orange bedroom, but I would prefer this layout because like the bed's tucked into the little nook, you got a little table here, and you got a chair that you can sit on and read your books at. So this room is definitely my favourite out of the lot. If I had to rent any of them, I'd be renting this one. I have the feeling like this kind of has this kind of almost like a very nice looking student accommodation, but this lady is into makeup. I keep saying lady, I'm just going to say lady. Could be a gentleman, I don't know. Could be whoever, could be a green blob for all I care, but still. I'm just going to say lady because that's what my tired brain is coming up with. But yeah, as you can see, I've added radiators into every bedroom as well to make sure they're nice and warm. And again, with the lights on, it is plenty bright enough in here for everything that you need. What I don't understand is why can't I have like a light switch for these? Like a separate one, but I don't know. But yeah, this is my favourite room out of the lot. I just love the colours in here as well, and I've gone for like a semi kind of, what's the word, the kind of feature wall, but I've blocked it off with the white to kind of break it up a little bit, so it kind of like bold green, pale green, and the white wall is obviously to join in with the white furniture in here. So that's bedroom number 4, almost done, I swear. This is just a little utilities cupboard, so you can put like little bits of storage or like a pantry or whatever. It's got everything you could need. Some hooks in there in case you want to put like a broom in. And last but not least, we have the sauna. I didn't assemble the blind apparently. Oops. But yeah, considering the original layout of this house, I think I've done, either it's saving or it's crashed. Okay, no, it's saving. I think I've done quite well actually, now that they've got a sauna in here as well. Like compared, it's got 4 bedrooms, which is more than what it had previously. It's got 2 proper bathrooms, it's got a huge open space for the kitchen and dining room and living room, it's got a utilities cupboard, and it's got like a good entryway, which is more than what was there before. Like there's loads of storage there, and I deliberately made it so that all the doors, like people wouldn't be like, the only one that is kind of awkward is this one. I tried to create a path with the rug so that it didn't feel like, you know, you were invading spaces. But like I tried to make it so that none of the doors, like for the bedrooms, really congested onto each other, so that if people were leaving their rooms they wouldn't really crash into each other, hence why I got this wall here to kind of like divide these two doors, because I know they obviously enter into the same space, but it kind of makes it feel separate with that wall there as well. And obviously this wall here is extra, and it kind of like separates the kitchen from this bedroom space. But yeah, I was trying to make it so that none of the doors really opened onto each other, because as you remember before, this entire space was just a long hallway of door after door after door. So that is the after tour. Now we've got to try and sell it, but before we do that, first things first, it's time for oh wait, I'm selling it to a buyer, so I don't need to do the property description. So I guess it's now time to sell it, but I need to move this. This is actually classed as my office right now. I need to move it so that it isn't my office, so I will be right back. Okay, and I am back, and as you can see, Jack Tarrington, is that his name? Is it Jack Tarrington? I can't remember. I'm just really bad. I'm not professional. Yeah, Jack Tarrington. He is number 3 on the list. So according to the wiki, it is I need to get rid of pretty much everything that's like decor. So just remember how beautiful this house was before I go destroy it all. If I get rid of everything that's like decoration, he'll probably buy the place. So I'm gonna get rid of some of these extra lights as well, because again, they're not the cheapest things. And then let's get rid of this table, and we'll get rid of these. Just remember how lovely this was, and we'll get rid of this. See, I don't really want to get rid of everything in here furniture wise, so let's just have a go at getting rid of everything else. Okay, and that's a decoration. That's a decoration. They're moving, they're shuffling about. Hopefully he goes a bit higher. Get rid of this. I don't know whether these like actually add anything to them, because they don't really comment on these like little accessories, so I don't know whether these actually matter, but we'll get rid of them anyway, just in case. Either way, they add to the price of the property, so if we want to persuade him to buy it, we're gonna have to get rid of everything that's even remotely pleasant. Oh, including this rug on the floor. This is like the sad bit, the bit I hate doing. Oh, I almost sold the window. Let's just sell this light. We don't need it. Also this, and this. We just have the bare minimum in these rooms. Unless you like a bed. Oh, he's still free. There we go. Let's see, in here. Okay, rug, chair, easel. This makes me so sad, destroying everything I love just for the sake of selling it to a man. But like, I don't know how else you're supposed to really get him to buy things. Like, it just says, oh, there we go, he is slowly getting up on the list by removing stuff. So hopefully I don't have to decimate the whole house in order for him to buy it, but we will see what we're working with. Okay, that's the bedroom. Number 2 done. He's not quite there. He can't quite outdo the Smoth family. If need be, I will delete the kitchen. Like, I have no qualms doing that. I've heard as well, if you swap the TV out for a monitor, apparently it still counts as a TV, but it is much cheaper. So we're gonna do that. Let's just go on to gaming. Because he will moan about the fact there isn't a TV, but he will also moan about the fact if it's too expensive, which is kind of backwards, but you should have known. This is apparently a bathroom. How the fuck did this become a bathroom? Like, I don't understand. Did I sell a door? No, the game's just glitched. Okay, this is now apparently a bathroom, despite the fact it has nothing to do with bathrooms in it. They really need to fix this. Like, they're not going to, because House Flipper 2 is out, but they really should have fixed this before they started a new game. We'll get rid of these. We'll get rid of this. We'll get rid of this and this. Everything that makes the house look nice, we will destroy. If need be. And then this. Yeah, I know they're gonna moan about the fact it hasn't got anything in it, but I'm hoping he will start being interested anytime now. Jack, anytime now. It would be fantastic if you could. Okay, and this and this. All these little decorations I spent hours putting into this place. What? Oh, because the walls glitched. That's why. That wasn't like that before when I was doing a tour. That'll be why it's classed as a sodding bathroom. And now they've outranked him by like a lot now. Okay, so I'm gonna have to. Oh no, he's going back. He can't make up his blooming mind. Well, pick a lane, Jack. Selling everything. Pictures, towel rail. Are you going to be interested yet, please? I am running out of things to sell. I mean, I've still got quite a few rugs and stuff in here that I can probably get rid of. Oh, I thought that was a rug, it's just a shower. We can sell this table, that's expensive. Sell this rug. Sell this. Oh my god, please, dude. I literally got everything in here that you need. What is stopping him from buying it? Am I gonna have to delete, like, every piece of furniture that isn't strictly necessary? I know this lamp is expensive, so he's probably pissed at that lamp. Okay. We can sell this rug. Sell this. Sell. I'm being very careful here not to sell the actual items of furniture, just the decoration-y bits. There we go. Dude, are you still not interested? Are you still not... Are they still outranking you despite the fact that you have everything that you need? What is it? What's too expensive for you? Oh, hang on. This. 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 This, maybe? Maybe? This? I've got nothing else to sell. That's decoration. That can go. I will sell the dining table if it comes to it. I'm just gonna have one more sweep to make sure I've got everything else. Living room, kitchenette. Maybe if I go for like cheaper furniture, we sell this first. Kitchenette should be in a living room. Oh, for God's sake, he wanted that. Now I've got to... Oh, for God's sake, dude. I'm going to just put the cheapest table in. Because apparently that's what it's going to take. Dining room. Tables. Let's go with this. I hate my life. This is so bad. This is horrible. It's going to look terrible. I can't believe you're making me do this, man. There we go. That counts as a kitchenette because I put a table in. So that's a win. He likes 2 sofas, but he isn't bothered about armchairs as far as I know. So we'll sell them. They're not necessary. We'll go into the store cupboard and we will get rid of this. This will make him happy. Hopefully. It's just a room now, there's nothing here. What else do I have to get rid of? Maybe some of my lights, maybe I got too many. I can't believe I get to a point where I'm literally selling light bulbs. You know what? We're gonna go for cheap of everything. Sell these, we don't need them anymore. So the bathtub is too expensive. Sell that, it's too expensive. That's too expensive. That's too expensive. He's now completely gone, but that's okay. Because we've got a plan. Which is sell everything until he's back again. Oh, Jesus, right. Installation. Let's go on to bathroom fixtures. And we'll just go for cheap. Ain't gonna look pretty no more. Looking pretty is for those who want to spend money. Okay. I'll sell all the radiators in a minute as well. Once I put the cheapest stuff in the bathroom. I hate it. It looks so bad. Plus, not to mention, because it's the cheaper items are the items that they added first, and a lot of them are more in depth in terms of installing. I like how he's not even on there anymore. Like, he just doesn't care. Bathroom fixtures, toilets. That was the cheapest, so I'll go for this one. And we'll smack it right next to the sink. This is making me sad. I don't want to do this to every item. Jesus. Is he even back on the board? He is back on the board. This is now classed as a bathroom, so we can sell this. Oh my god. And this. Sell everything. Just sell everything that isn't related to the functioning of the rooms. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. This is funny. Okay, that is all you need for a bedroom, right? We don't need a light bulb. They can figure out their own lights, right? Right? Are you happy now, dude? Like, come on, please. How much more am I gonna have to sell? This is ridiculous. I've literally sold everything. We don't need a washing machine. Oh my god, dude. Here, I'll sell all of this as well. There, bedroom. Yes? I will sell the wardrobe if that's what it takes. I will sell all the wardrobes in every bedroom as well. Let's go with goodbye. This is unnecessary. This is unnecessary. This is unnecessary. This is. But dude, please. Please beat the Sloth family. For God's sake, I literally cannot sell anything more. I can sell this, and I can sell this. Oh, he doesn't like that. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but I am going to put cheaper ones in. Oh my god. Oh, this is so bad. Which is the cheapest one? These ones? They count as sofas, right? There we go. The living room now. 2 circuits, perfection. Thank you. I try. Let's just sell this. And it's light bulb. Maybe if I break this wall, like open it up, so it technically counts as space in here. Yeah, you see? Oh, no. It is some moving, but it's not him. Don't need door frames. Sold the door frames, apparently. Maybe I got too much for a kitchen. It's still counted as a kitchen, so we can sell all of this. Sell this. Please, dude. Like, I legit cannot sell anything else in this house. Like, at all. Maybe this. We'll sell that. And then we'll sell this. And then we'll sell this off the wall. And then we'll sell the door. And then we'll sell this. I don't think he's gonna buy. I don't think he's gonna bite, really. I think he's just stuck there. Sell the light switch. Sell this door. Sell this radiator. Sell this wardrobe. Sell this wardrobe. It is just a bed. It's all you get in your house is just a bed. Okay, I literally cannot think of anything else to do. Like I got a sauna, but perhaps if I sell a few more items, like all the little decoration-y bits that I put in here to make it nice. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh my god, dude, please. Please. Do I need a fridge to make it count as a kitchen? No. Apparently not. Well then, I don't know. What else am I supposed to do? Hang on. Let me consult the wiki. Okay, I've looked, and it says apparently if the Smith family is outbidding him, remove the kitchen. So, that is the kitchen. God, there is no kitchenette. It is just a living room. It's still saying we're kitchenette, so I think my game is just broken at this point. Like, the game just does not know. Hang on. Yeah, it's still saying we're kitchenette. I haven't got a kitchen, so I don't know how it's a living room or kitchenette. We're just gonna sell everything. Okay. Oh. It's glitched. What we're going to do is we're going to leave the property and then come back. Go to office. Okay, I'm back. We're going to attempt to put the living room back in, and hopefully then he will be interested enough to try and buy the place. So if I make this 2 sofas. Okay, he's happy with that. He's happy. Happier, I should say, anyway. It's still saying it's a living room and kitchenette, so I really don't... Oh no, it's saying room. Let's put the right table down. I'm really tired. Dude, can you please just buy the house? Like, I really can't function anymore. Wooden. There we go. This little table will do. This guy is like literally impossible. Entertainment. Gaming. Let's just find the cheapest thing, which is the monitor, and stick it on top of here. Right. Is he gonna go for it now? No, because it's not classing as a living room, because apparently, for some reason, some of the tables in the furniture in the living room section count as freaking coffee tables and other ones don't. There we go, he's happy. Is he good? Yes! Okay! Just so we all reminded exactly what we had to do to this house. This is the bathroom that he deems acceptable. This is now my favourite bedroom. Completely wrecked. It's the only one with a wardrobe though, so that's a win. Here's bedroom number 2. This is our kitchen and dining room area. Our sauna. Oh, this is so sad. Bathroom number 2. And bedroom number 3. And bedroom number 4. Sound auction. Oh my god. All those hours. I didn't even check how long it said I spent on the property. Can I cancel? You know what? Yeah, we'll cancel. It's gonna cost me £2 just to find out how long it took me to renovate. It took me, apparently, it didn't take me 5 hours. I know it didn't. So, how long have I been trying to sell to him for? So that is about half an hour. So I'm gonna say it took me 5 hours just to round around for this house. 5 hours I was trying to sell to this man. Okay, let's just go. 5 hours in total of my life spent just to end up with a house like this. I'm so glad I'm not doing a property description, because all it would say is unsatisfying effect. It's a very apt name for this property. It is an utter disgrace. Sincerely, this neighbourhood's house flipper. And now I'm making less profit because I had to cancel. The kitchen in the living room would definitely be a good idea. Expensive items in the house for rent is a bad idea. What if the tenants damage them? Apart from the fact, what expensive items? There's literally nothing in this house, dude. It is just brickwork. And we're going to try and ask for 19,000 more. We're not going to get it, but we can try and ask for it. No way, my offer is not negotiable. my temper for you is not negotiable. Please just get the fuck off my list. Right, we're never doing him again. I've accepted the offer. And while we're loading in, is it gonna load in? Yeah, there we go. While we're loading in, it's time for my final thoughts. I actually did enjoy doing this property. It was a fun challenge to try and figure out how I'm going to make space for everything. Considering the original layout was so cramped and dark and horrible, my goal every single time I do houses in this game is to kind of open them up, but not open them so much that there is no space for privacy, you know? Because if you've got 4 people living in a house, you're gonna want your own space, which is why I tried to paint each room with different colours and different styles, and also add like little items that each person would enjoy, like as a hobby. But make sure they had plenty of storage for their clothes and stuff. For my imagination, it was kind of like a student house, although I don't know what a student house has a sauna in, and if mine had a sauna in, I'd never leave it, to be honest. I need it for my poor back pain from sitting in a desk chair all day. But yeah, that's short and sweet. Jack is a nightmare. We are never going to discuss his house or taste in houses ever again. There is being cheap and frugal, and then there is being cheap to the extent that you may as well live in a cardboard box, and he is definitely one of those. I'm so glad he is not my landlord. But yeah, I'm going to call it there for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. It is far too late. I need to go to bed. So yeah, as I was saying, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and if you have, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Now, I always say comment down below which family you want me to do next, but we've only got the family Johnson left to do. So instead, what I'm going to say is comment any challenge ideas that you might have, whether that be doing a house in a certain colour, or doing the house with only modern furniture, or something along those lines. I don't know, it's too late, I can't think of ideas. But on that note, I guess it's time I go to bed. So I'll see you all next week. Bye for now.